suddenly feel a tug at my pant leg. I see a small child. "Excuse me, mister. Why are you so fat?" I pause for a minute as I see his father standing behind him. Nothing. I eat small children. Ever seen those cartoons where the eyes pop out of the head? Well, that's what happened with this kid. He then scooted across the room in terror, followed by his now very unhappy father. It's an example of an uncomfortable truth. Whether it be fat, black, or wearing sweats and a hoodie when I'm supposed to be wearing a suit or tie, we all have our uncomfortable truths. We judge on what we see, not what we believe. Like, for example, say, a presenter sitting on a chair, making a point when you think he's supposed to be standing. Madam Toastmaster, friends, have you ever felt or had an uncomfortable truth? My first was in college. It was the week before Christmas. And all through the motel, not a person was stirring except for me, my friend Fred, and that would be the fire alarm. We looked around, didn't see anything. Then climbed up the stairs. Then all of a sudden we heard, "Hey! Hey, you!" I looked down, and there was an officer looking up at me. "Yeah, you." Okay. So I wandered back downstairs. What seems to be the "shut the pipe up and get against the wall." What did I shut the bleep up and get against the wall? Okay. Can I ask what I did? You pulled the mother bleeping fire alarm. That's what you did. Officer, ow. Those are tight. Shut the bleep up! Come on. You and your friend, let's go. He took me back down to the office. And I sat. And sat. And sat. And as I sat, couldn't help but think about something my grandmother told me. She told me about a story about relatives I had during the Holocaust. How they were supposed to leave on 2 trains. People on the first one got there. Second, never arrived. She told me always to make sure that I fight for myself and to fight what I believed in. So I looked at the officer. We didn't do anything. Jeff, shut up. That would be my friend Fred. Fred has black hair, brown eyes, goes to church on every Sunday. My best friend. Fred, we did it. Jeff, just. No, Fred, we did Jeff. Be quiet. Frustrated, I stayed quiet. finally, we were released until we were allowed to go back to our motel room. About 15 minutes later, the officer came upstairs. Apparently, the fire alarm had been pulled 3 buildings from where we were from. He apologized and went on his way. When the door closed, I looked at Fred. Why didn't you say anything? Why didn't you stand up for yourself? Fred looked me in the eye and he said, "It's not what I was taught." My friend Fred is black. And at that moment, I realized the uncomfortable truth. I saw what I believed to be the truth. I saw what I thought Fred should do. I judged him. Just like that small child judged me because I was fat. Truth is, we have uncomfortable truths all the time. We judge people, whether they're fat, black, female, wearing a hoodie, sweatpants, having a seat. Open your minds. When you have those thousands of thoughts from what you see, take a step back. Take a second. And think about them as who they are, not what you see. Because the uncomfortable truth is, you never know when you're sitting next to someone who likes to eat small children. I'm toast myself.